Ladies speak.
I am speaking.
I am speaking.
And now we talk to Pelagina, because I've been putting that off.
How may I help?
I would not have guessed I would find myself back with the Watcher of Kadnua, much less at the Order of Akanta.
Bell alarm clock.
I know that you did not intend for misfortune to befall
Well,
me,
he can keep crying, I
and
guess.
I appreciate what you said in Queen's Birth. Perhaps this time will go better for both of us. You only have to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Be extremely careful on Craigslist, though.
Mm-hmm.
Quay,
I'm gonna get some water.
Menea was a good companion and a skilled warrior, but her imagination got the better of her. It appears to have gotten the better of you as well. After we parted ways, I returned to the Republics and reported to the Duke's bells. I failed to complete my mission and had no excuses. The Republics had lost a golden opportunity to trade with the Glanfathens, and the Dukes were furious. They exiled me from the Brotherhood, scoured the suns from my breastplate, put me on a ship to raid Ceres. Diverus, I was lucky to escape with my life. I worked as a guard. Caravans, ships, wealthy merchants. I did not discriminate. After my exile, both my purpose and my pride were gone. The years have taken me from the Eastern Reach to the Deadfire. Some would say it is fate that has brought us together again, Watcher. But you must already know what I think. It is just luck. Time will tell if it is good or ill.
I mean, fair.
Where I am assigned is of no concern to me. But I do think the Deadfire can be profitable for the Republics. If the Dukes need me here, I am glad to serve them. Whatever they are up to cannot be good for any of us. At their best, the gods are powerful children. At worst, they are little more than mad beasts taking out their anger on our world.
No, that's just mean.
I have little interest in distinguishing which type Eothas is. Good. I have no concerns, Watcher.
Mac, I don't remember. Is there a prerequisite for getting to Kahu? Do you remember?
Not really to my knowledge. Just go to that academy, whatever place where he is.
Because I'm going to check what people think about Takehu versus Zodi. Since I remember Takehu being fairly competent with healing. I'm reading just in case. Alright, I might go with Takehu then, if I can remember where the fuck he is.
Oh, you looked it up?
Yeah, the whole thing about Zodi and Takehu.
People are saying who's the better healer?
More or less.
Hmm.
I think he's at Pariki's Overlook, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I know he's in a building.
And do you remember off the top of your head where I have to go to combine the two swords?
Which two swords?
You know, the Blade of Endless Past and the Whispers?
I do not remember. Sorry.
I wanna say it's the Brass Citadel because, you know, that's where all the fucking smithies are, right?
Ah.
But I don't remember. I'm gonna just look that up too, because what I want to do now is get Takehu, which I should be right next to him, and get the sword. Pariki's Overlook? Okay.
Is Purgy's Overlook inside the building?
No, it's one of the areas that's right next to, right next to the...
You look thirsty.
What's the
madam?
Blah!
You can do
It's
it,
right
you
next
can
to the
do it.
Serpent's Crown.
Interfere in Rawatai's business.
There you go.
Hawana culture isn't business, you company drudge.
Also, another reason I don't like Zodi is, well, I'm be honest, she's a really dumb, uneducated zealot.
So maybe, but in a world where we know the gods do exist.
Yeah, I agree. But being a zealot to the point where you know, disobey everyone else's claims because, I know better. That don't work. That don't work
Victor's
with actual
Hotspire.
religion.
For the last time, I say.
Yeah, but you see the difference with that is Victor's
Favoritism?
right. When you see the difference is Victor's right. And also, Victor is not nearly as insufferable as Zodi is.
Guildmaster, be reasonable. I skipped one lecture to travel up the mountain. Still, the palace is closed until you present me before Onikaza.
You went alone. I asked for patience.
Victor has a class dedicated to being a zealot.
Yes, the official reasoning, by the way, in case you're curious, fun fact, the reason why those other classes exist, you know how they have the main class, which is what happens after the main story? You know, Barden picks up his old gear, Victor embraces Sigmar and gets the paladin armor, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Well, the other ones, like Bounty Hunter, Zealot, or Ironbreaker, etc., those are, as the devs put it, a way to see what the characters would look like if they took a different life path.
Mm.
Which kind of defeats the point when they don't add dialogue for it, but...
Akira, it's always both where this one is concerned.
My patience wears thin, old shark. You have stifled me enough for one trip through Rakuhu's bowels.
I say Ngati weeps at her petulant spectacle of a child.
Why would you unless you were unbearably full of yourself?
Damn, Palutena, that was a burn.
But
One of the Water Shaper guild masters is talking to Takehu when you first see him.
yeah.
It was saying that Andre must weep at her petulant child. I responded with, as a god, like, I'm not sure that I ever thought of myself as a daughter of a god. Pelagina just stepped up with the biggest burn towards Takehu, and why wouldn't you unless you were unbearably full of yourself?
I'm back, by the way.
Pelangina sounds like she's gonna have some funny dialogue if you keep her in the party with Takehu.
I'd imagine the same thing with Zodi and Pelagina too, because let's be honest, there's none of the companions like Zodi. The only one that barely gets along with her is Eder, and he eventually opens up to you and say, "Man, she's annoying."
His duty to the goddess. You spend too many days cavorting at the brothel.
Ugh, insufferable. A cozy, madam. Of all the exotic birds in the Deadfire, I have seen none with plumage as fine as yours.
Pelagina is getting annoyed that Takehu is flirting with her. That's funny.
Stop, Bercam Blanca. I did not ask for your buffoonish compliments, nor do I want them.
Pelagina might have been forgettable in the first game, but in the second game, she's funny.
Then this rooster will give the hen a wide berth. Well, through our connection to the gods, the Howana mold water like it is clay, easing it into an assumed form.
By the way, since you were curious, Pelagina can't learn Garrote.
It would sink every ship in Rawatai's fleet if they drew too close to the city.
Because
That's
you want
unfortunate.
Pelagina to choke you, Mac?
Gentler tastes.
You know, for one, I'm glad you know what a Garrote is. And number two, it's one of the better abilities that a paladin has. The only issue is you either need a mercenary or the player needs to be a paladin. There's no exceptions. If you don't have one of those, you can't have Garrote. Which is kind of dumb, because if you do pick the paladin with Garrote, you can learn all of the other paladin skills, like lay on hands and whatnot, that the other paladins start with, but none of the other paladins can learn Garrote. It's really dumb.
Some of us see
Yeah, that seems a little weird, to be honest.
expression.
Very dumb.
How hard is it to pull out a metal wire and choke someone?
Apparently it's not honorable.
Well, surely you have seen my works across Nekitaka.
Well, I mean, that's true, because when you have a paladin, you expect sword fight, not just yeet the sword and strangle someone.
Look to the antechamber of the Kahanga Palace for my Apple of Ngati, or to the luminous bathhouse for my Dance of the Wanton Priestess. For as long as there have been Howana, there have been water shapers. But only since Takehu has water shaping been art.
You know, I love the fact that Takehu is so full of himself, yet he manages to come off being completely full of himself in not a painful way.
Kira,
Like, instead of, like, arrogant kind of thing, it's like a confidence thing.
Yeah, pretty much. And he spreads that confidence to everyone around him. Like, as soon as he meets you and you're playing as a woman, or Pelagina, he throws so much fucking compliments in both directions.
What I am is to blame.
Oh! Okay, that's neat.
Pelagina shut him down real quick.
A fine
The
case,
Cinderella.
but no.
No, she just doesn't care for the whole romance
It is
thing.
because I am a godlike, kissed by
It's
the fish
because of,
goddess at birth.
It's because of her culture. In her culture, even though she's a woman, she's counted as a man. Because
What?
she's a godlike. Go remember, godlike can't have kids.
Hmm.
And in the Valian Republics, if you can't have a woman, if you can't have kids, you're counted as a man.
So
You know,
does
the
that
male role.
so does that mean if you get in a relationship with her, you'd be considered gay?
To the Valian's Republic, probably.
Interesting.
But if you can't have kids in the Valian Republic, you are dedicated to a male role. Pelagina tells you this in the first game.
Water shaping is in
Fair
Gaza's
enough.
gift to the Huana, and apparently I am too. Savior to the tribes.
I lost my lower half in the war. Oh, cool. You're a carpenter now.
Hey, I'm a godlike, but I'm also a woman. Does that mean... No, you fight now. Pelagini even makes a joke about it in the first game, saying that, quote-unquote, her breastplate is puffed out a little bit and she has the wrong bits on her lower body.
The only question is, do I return to my duties, or while away a few hours in the bathhouse?
That Metal Siege-man is
Can wait until I am
fucked up.
good and ready to return. A watcher, and here I am used to being the freak of Pariki's Overlook.
If we're if we're talking about pure story reasons in terms of companions, honestly, the companion loadout would be Eder, Zodi, Tikehu, and Eder, Zodi, Tikehu, and Pelagina. Well, no, swap Eder out for... Swap Eder out for Maya. Eder is a bro, but he has nothing to do with the story other than being a best friend with
What does
Watcher.
a watcher do?
Question: is your team gonna end up the same as when you first did the playthrough?
No, I did not have Pelagina.
We're gonna keep Pelagina.
Yeah, I had Eder, duh. Aloth, duh. Zodi, wait, no. I had Aloth, Eder, Seraphim, and Tikehu along with the main character.
Fair enough.
And that first time playing is with me learning I don't really like Seraphim that much.
Just so
Well, no, to be fair, I like Seraphim's personality, but from a mechanical standpoint of playing on an easier difficulty, it doesn't matter. But playing on this difficulty, if I get Seraphim, hey, that guy you want to disintegrate over there, it's your entire team instead.
I say I am no savior, and I know even less about death. I am an artist. My peers do not understand. Water shaping to them is like studying calligraphy, to brew ink and sort parchment. You are not unknown to me, I say. Whispers of an Adra Colossus reach my ears, and louder whispers of a corpse who follows him. What will you do when you catch up to this walking god? Ha! For me, there is not enough rum in the Deadfire to even consider it.
Okay, Takehu likes rum. That is not the alcohol I was expecting him to like.
If it untangles me from the guild's apron strings, then you can mount me as the figurehead of your fair ship. Our quarters may smell of fish before long, but your crew will be more beautiful by association, I say.
The fact that Takehu is confirmed to legitimately smell like wet fish is funny.
Do the rest of us have a say in the matter?
Aren't fish always wet?
No, but there's a certain smell to it. If you take a fish directly out of salt water, there's a certain smell to it.
Hmm.
And it is not a pleasant smell, by the way.
What is the yeast infection smell?
Bad joke is bad. But if you ever been around like fresh fish near the sea, there's this distinct smell and it's not fun.
Hmm.
Also, Aloth, do the rest of us have a say in this matter?
Lead on. It will be good to put some distance between myself and the guild, even if we find less savory places along the way.
And remember, Harambe, if you need motivation to kill somebody, imagine they cut in line in middle school lunch period.
Bro,
Remember,
Aloth would blow someone up for that.
Understandable. You don't fucking cut in line during lunch.
Well, it wouldn't be Aloth more so much
Good guess.
Ilsamir.
Only for as long as, well...
Past life.
Yeah, the other conscious that's sharing his soul at the moment.
E.
I say you will learn. In time.
Now the question remains: should I put Takehu as pure druid or druid chanter? Druid chanter is probably better, but I'm not sure. It's probably gonna be multi-class, but I'm not sure what I should do. Mac, do you remember what you had Takehu originally? Or what class?
I didn't multi-class him, but I had him as druid.
Because druid plus chanter sounds great on paper, right? But outside of the revive thing, I don't know. I don't see what the point would be on. I mean, it's infinite spells, I suppose. Yeah, alright. Hmm. Yeah, I'll go with both just because just bleh. I'll go with both just because that means that bleh. That means he has infinite resources when need be.
What say?
Alright, Takehu is trying to do the speak. So Dust, how's your game going?
Good. Just collect a car for El Capitan.
Make sure you do all of those, because you'll unlock the main missions for him later.
Or challenge has left the boy in need of guidance.
Loot.
Also, I'm guessing you're too low level to do any more of Liberty.
No, I'm good. I just was passing along and I got one of the contracts. That's why I got it.
Fair point. Also, Mac Andra retains her voice lines from the first game.
He thinks himself frail.
Good to know.
But my heart beats in his chest. He is stronger than either of you could know.
Andra, you can stop with the, fucking building someone up. It doesn't work for you.
Captain, what say? You look a little blue about the guilds. Ngati spoke to you. Ha! To leave her son guessing. Oh, this is my tricksome mother through and through. What mother doesn't? You must be special indeed for Ngati to speak with words. For her people, she lays out cryptic stepping stones hidden in omens. Kara, but send her my fondest wishes. The Kahanga are my tribe, but my people settled on Atua, an island too modest to deserve the attention of maps. My mortal mother tans boar hides. My father trades in the abundance of pearls and opals Atua is blessed to provide. When I was born, father called me his blue topaz boy. Doubtless, I say, but I am the most precious gem of recent history. Godlike are revered as bringers of local change, but only Ngati's chosen is thought to deliver an omen for all who are at once. Ikera, high winds stirred the vigor of the seas. 2 huts collapsed before our local storm speaker could shout down the weather. They say the skies only cleared when I fell into the midwife's basket. Peace had returned to the island, or so the Mataru predicted. I could not be kept from the water, so my father taught me how to dive for pearls and azada snails. Ngati filled my palms with riches on every harvest, I say. When I came of an age to begin a man's pursuits, the Mataru reached out to the Kahanga Queen. Weighing my arrival against the forces that descended on her territory, the Queen could not invite Ngati's chosen into the Watershapers Guild fast enough. In hard times, the endorsement of a goddess is more valuable than currency. Akira, speak on.
It really sounds like Pelagina does not like Takehu.
Ah, the art of our ancestors, I say. To bend water to our will is a gift from Mother Ngati to her chosen people. Since devastation swept our way of life out to sea, too much of the art has been lost. Periki, founder of the guild, organized the lore of Ngati's talent into a series of postures and meditations we call the 4 forms of water shaping. Try as we might to embody Ngati's element, our bodies are not water. Ikera, this is the form of grief, a beginner's test. The body's internal water is a force that conquers all. Even the mountain will bow to the stream. The form of hope, I say. Water commands its vessel, and the vessel can be shaped as surely as the mountain. The form
Wait, I
of
just thought of something.
metamorphosis, Ikera?
I picked the option when making the history for the second game, right? Of driving away the Sky Dragon in Hylia's temple in the first game rather than killing it, right? And I still got the title Dragon Slayer. I just realized that.
The art is a challenge to grasp, difficult to master, and impossible to perfect. Unless you are in Gati's
So why would I still get Dragon Slayer?
The art is a
Might have just been a reward for the quest getting completed.
No, the Dragon Slayer title comes with slaying a dragon, and it has multiple tiers that's continued on in the second game.
Maybe it counted as defeating?
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I know why I got it.
Huh.
Lengrath, remember fighting her? She had 2 dragons with her.
It is only by force of habit that I omit the final form. We do not speak of it in the guild. The form of transcendence. Only a story, I say. Even crafty Pariki could not commit this ancient form to her scrolls. It was said that our ancestors could shape the very oceans of the Deadfire. This was Ngati's true gift, but we have yet to recover it from the ruins of our past.
Yes?
Alright, what is Takehu good at? History?
Talking himself up a bunch.
So, Takehu's thing is history. Interesting. I mean, given that he's a chanter, that makes sense, actually. Wait, no one has alchemy? Oh, right, yeah, because that was Zodi's thing. Well, Takehu, I guess you're getting alchemy now.
Okay, Leviathan, it's time to
Let's
take
see.
you down.
What fun spells can we get? Wait, Takehu can cast a druid spell as a chanter? Question mark? There's a druid spell that Takehu can use his chanter resources to fire. That's kind of cool.
Nice.
Oh, Sunbeam can't be used with water class? Okay, I see how it is. Sunbeam, arguably the best starting druid spell. Can't use it.
Because you're a water person?
Yeah, he has the unique class water shaper.
So why does he have Dispel as an option?
Yes. I already have that other spell. I guess I'll grab this one first. Alright, now I need druid spells. This one, because this is a knockback.
Get poisoned already, dang it. Yes!
Oh hey, next level. That would be great if it affected your teammates. It doesn't. I'll grab this because I know I'll need that later. Probably gonna grab Moonbeam because I know how effective that is as healing. You can't learn Insect Swarm as a water shaper? I'm offended.
I'm guessing
Well,
he
he
used
is
to be able to.
Well, you did make him a chanter, not a druid, so.
No, it's because he's a water shaper.
Hmm.
I'm guessing he used to be able to.
No, I just didn't remember.
Ah.
And I'm offended because of it.
All this stuff to who can't use is trying to make him sound worse and worse right now.
Nah. Wood skin, I guess, because they'll probably need that later. I'll get Swarm of Maggots, because I remember how effective that spell can be. It's basically the druid version of Disintegrate. Except a little weaker.
Only a little weaker, and you just fucking started the game?
There's a catch to it.
Save.
No, it's based on how much health. Disintegrate will just work. Blah. Disintegrate just works.
And Maggot Swarm?
Maggot Swarm is dependent on how much health the enemy has. So, like, if they're at full health, the maggots can't do anything.
Because it needs damage.
Yeah. Alright, let me go get my sword. And then I can work my way back up from the bottom of the place to the top. Whammon, I need you to fix my sword.
I
Then
say,
fix it.
You look like someone who wants protection and a certain something about presence. Akira? It isn't every day that I cater to your
Go
kind,
fix it.
but I like a challenge.
Hopefully.
Last time you showed your face here, you left with a swollen
Fix it
thumb.
now, fix it good, fix it
Akira,
just like you should.
swing the forge hammer with such grace, I say.
A better compliment than you paid last time. I'll take it. Holler if any of the iron or steel laying around catches your fancy. Or if you need something repaired, I'm happy to take a glance. Akira, they wouldn't put a traditional smith here unless she brought something special. My clients wanted everything engraved and beautiful. Wasn't why I got into the business, but it keeps my debtors happy. I keep it interesting working with exotic materials like shark leather, since there's some demand and little supply.
Fix the sword, lady. I need it for Pelagina, please.
Akira, but these wonders have suffered greatly. I say you must take better care of your things. I say I could repair these to their working order for 1,500 pyres each. Something about the metal, it yearns to bond as one. I could join all these pieces into a great sword for 3,000 pyres. If you need iron or steel, maybe even something lighter, I've got plenty in stock.
Combine the swords. Give Pelagina a great sword worth using, damn it.
Akira, when you swing this beauty, you must make sure to tell your foes that Mahiri sent you. Whispers of the Endless Paths. A most brooding and gloomful weapon, I say. May it chop your enemies into fine pieces for the delight of Tongaloa. I'm honored to have the trust of such a fine customer. Do not hesitate to bring me another challenge. Akira, if you need iron or steel, maybe even something lighter.
I found a unique arbalist. What'd it do? I mean, that's okay, I guess. Holy sweet Jesus.
Get a lock to open, happy to help.
I see what they mean of the
If you need
of the
iron or
Devil of Karak's armor being stupid strong.
Oh, you got the armor?
Found it, yeah.
Nice.
Just for the record, that's one of the reasons why I picked the ending that I picked for her.
But you wouldn't have gotten her armor otherwise?
Yeah. And both endings are bad, so I mean, I'll pick the one that I'll benefit from it. Oh, but my wallet is now empty. I have no more money. The Devil of Karak armor is is a fucking medium. Okay. Who do I give this to is the main question. My brain says
Sleep.
what?
My brain says sleep. Good night.
No, no,
It does.
Yeah.
no. How could you just? I guess the main character, because Cypher is a powerhouse. And also I get attacked way too fucking often. With the power of this gun I found. So what do the fancy sword do? That is a crazy sword. Jesus. Oh my god, you need so much money to upgrade this shit. And now I can work my way from the ground up.
Start at the bottom, now we're here.
Exactly, work your way up.
There are many things. The better for it afterward.
You know, for a cat, bleh, for a caster, Takehu is relatively tanky.
Really?
Relatively speaking, of course. You know, I forgot that they added beholders in the second game. Yay.
What the heck are you?
My thoughts exactly. Who wants to fight a beholder?
Lusamon. Okay.
I just hope Laro doesn't bring ridicule to the Bardato name.
Yes, the newcomer. I thought you might visit. Lady Izali Bardato. Custom dictates, I say, at your service. But I have not the time for such lies. Ado Palagina. My compliments to the Brotherhood.
Ado, Maestra. The Duke's bells wish you good health and good fortune.
If I can make your time in Queen's Birth more profitable, it would be my delight. If you have business with House Bardato, then speak on. Are you still with me? I'd venture that you're working too hard. Ugh. My bank shoulders the costs of the Valian Trading Company's operations in the Deadfire. It is said that no Valian may wipe themselves unless a Bardato's signature approves it first.
If that's true, we gotta stop shaking hands with them.
I'm certain you've touched worse, farmhand.
Don't be mean to Eder.
I see where you're going with this. There's a key for happy to help. If you want it, that went well.
I'll do the lockpicking for XP, but I don't know if I'm gonna take any of this stuff.
Welcome to the Bardato Vault. You have an appointment, madam? Deveris? Just exploring the vault that holds the Bardato fortune? Per Complanca. Go upstairs before I have to sully my lady's tiles.
Sure, you would lose, but okay.
This enemy has instant death?
Why wouldn't it?
Holy sh...
You and the captain traveled together all that time, but never...
No, that's not how things played out. Just never saw it that way.
Ngati weeps for such wasted potential.
Dude just straight up asks Eder if he slept with the captain. Okay.
Over there.
Yeah, darkness does move into the sky. No surprise.
Oh, hello. Welcome to
Yes,
the
deadly
shop.
poison.
It's such a pleasure to see a new face. How might I assist you? Oh, I am a cartographer. I make maps. I'm
Now
not
just gotta
half
survive,
and
and
may
let the
gods
deadly
forgive
poison
my
do its
honesty
work.
for saying so. If you need a map of any settled region of the Deadfire, I am your man. And my commission rates are quite generous. It used to be I would take to the sea and do a bit of charting myself, but I haven't the time. Too many maps need making. A shame, too. There's a whole swath of the Deadfire I've yet to see. I'm quite keen to write a book, in fact. Oh, but I won't trouble you about that. Excuse my nattering on, won't you? Sometimes. Married to the work, you know? I just get so engrossed in my maps. Next
Can
I
you
know,
not with
it's
Divine
my turn.
Atonement?
Sharing a bed with a few maps is a good sight better than sharing with Caleb, I'll tell you that. He always hogs the blankets. You think so?
That was nearly my
He is
whole
a
team, you
magnificent
ass.
beauty. He's been a bit low lately. Between you and me, I think he's heartsick for the sea. I'm putting together an explorer's account of the Deadfire. Or at least the part of it Queen Onekaza's tribe has laid claim to. My book will be the first of its kind. The Explorers Club will go mad for it. Or, well, that was the idea. It's a fiercely dangerous enterprise, in point of fact, and nobody will agree to chart the islands.
Revival spray.
You'd think ship captains would be a bold-hearted bunch. I offered fair recompense. I'm not exactly the most powerful fighter, or I do it all myself. Still,
So he's vaccine now, huh?
an explorer's guide to the Deadfire. Someday. Do you mean it? This is... Wow! I can't thank you enough. It's a lot of ground, I mean water to cover, and some of these islands are in very dangerous waters. Don't worry, I planned it all out. We'll get your feet wet first. With a little experience under your belt, I'm sure you'll get a taste for it. Nothing will stop us. I mean, you. The idea is to explore all the islands that haven't been charted yet, or even named. That falls to you, Amika.
Yes!
You can't tell me you've never wanted to name your own island? I thought we could start with the waters around the company outpost at Port Mage. There are 2 islands in the region, and nobody's taken much notice of them yet. Once you're back, I'll start filling in my map and adding your findings to the book. Oh, this will be wonderful.
Hooray! Another quest that spans throughout the whole game.
The what throughout the whole game?
Spans throughout the whole game.
It seems the Huana have their own version of animancy, reading the souls of the young to establish their roles.
Where do you draw the line between animancy and what the Huana do? Do you object to their practices as well?
Animancers attempt to alter what the Huana merely observe. Even so, the Huana examine mere facets of a soul and purport to understand it. This too is dangerous.
Aloth, that was a lot of words, man.
Well met, stranger. Akira, but isn't this district a fine place? I am not one meant to venture far from the gullet. Until recently, I had a respectable job at the Luminous Bathhouse.
Akira, a most respectable establishment, I say.
Now that I am unemployed, I seek to make myself useful before the money runs out, and I must return to the Roparu as a pauper. A wonderful place. Would that I could cross its threshold again and feel the mist of luminous waters. In spite of my time there, I cannot do else but give it my highest recommendation. You will find the Luminous Bathhouse in Periki's Overlook. The Queen granted this area of the city to the Valian outsiders. Here they organize their business and trade.
Wish me luck. I believe now I'm going to the final battle.
Carrying riches overseas.
What do you mean? That's just the first boss of the game.
It is a fair characterization.
Ooh, I'm gonna have Palamon, Lunamon,
The Queen
and
allowed a similar concession to the royal.
Minervamon help me. Nice.
You would do well to see as much of Nekataka while you are here, I am thinking. More happens at the bathhouse than cleanliness and ease. It is a place of meetings, business, and transactions, to all of which the attendants are either blind or deaf. One day, I overheard, more than I ought to have. In my erring, I gasped. To my great shame, I showed a most unprofessional reaction before clients. I was fired, and rightly so.
Well, it's nighttime, so I can't visit the Valian place yet.
We're all in this together.
Something you need, Aimika? Ugh, but I blame Luminous Adra. Our privateers are busy escorting shipments out of the Deadfire. Everyone is rich, no one is hungry. Where are the Casitas willing to sink their enemies for a bag of pyres, huh? Drunk on success. I do not make a habit of shepherding new talent, but there is a seed of potential. We will cut your teeth on Biakara, a Huana sailor and would-be patriot who plagues company ships. Gilarde! Biakara sails a voyager's scale of Tangaloa off of Hazongo's northeastern coast. Questions? Ask your Well, the Queen's Birth ship hunters are not exactly pounding at my door for work. Enjoy the lack of competition.
I'm doing my
while
best
it
here.
lasts. Take your time.
You sound like you're having fun.
I don't have a voice for shanties these days. Too much salt in the air.
Not even my Vithrak darling.
10 minute falsetto per complancanet.
Okay.
Do you enjoy a coin, my friend? Can you lift a sword?
Hail and welcome to the Wild Mare, friend. Hey, fish boy. What'd I tell you last time? You're not allowed in here. Kara, have we met?
Shit, because I'm not gonna get poisoned.
Take care, who? That's not very nice.
Have you forgotten our little altercation so soon? How convenient for you. Last you were here, you got drunk as a hagfish in a barrel of mead.
Can't rely on poison this time, unfortunately.
Kara, at least one of us is amused. Then, when I refused to serve you any longer, you stole a bottle of my finest wine from behind the bar. If that was his finest, I say it was charity. You drank it all, then clambered onto the stage, pushed the dancer off, and serenaded the crowd with a sloppy rendition of my Wahaki. Clamber? These legs do not clamber. Apologize.
Why'd it gotta hit so hard?
I'm not done. Then, when I shoved you out the door and told you not to come back, you tried to kiss me. Frankly, I'm surprised someone hasn't killed you yet.
Then I suggest you keep an eye on the bill.
All right. But if he gets up to any more mischief, it's your purse on the line. Akara, punish me appropriately if I misbehave.
Sir, I don't have money.
I'll
Don't
hold you to that,
misbehave.
you slippery bastard. Now, what can I do for you? You see anything you like?
Please, I need to be candid with you. I hope you know I have immense respect for all you've accomplished. But lately, you don't seem to recognize the gravity of the situation before you. That troubles me. You grew up with status and privilege. Perhaps you never bore the responsibility that comes with rank. Nevertheless, chasing Aethys and treating with the leaders of Deadfire has put you in a position of incredible responsibility. I only wish you took your role more seriously. It so often seems you're oblivious to the lives that depend on you.
Hey, Lost, just because everything needs to be made a joke of doesn't mean that obliviousness is his
Or
presence.
unconcerned by them. I must admit, after receiving so much advice from you, it feels strange to be on the other end of things. We both know the choices before us aren't always clear or simple. I only ask that you give them due attention. Of course not. I only ask that you do what you can. Well, thank you for hearing me out. This is a great weight off my chest.
My one solace from the tedious bureaucracy.
Hello, my friend. I knew our paths would cross eventually. Que? No, you mistake me. I am not one of the courtesans. Tell me, you are the one who sails that fine ship, Ak? Terrorize the docks with spirits, Ak?
Sir, if you think that ship is fine, we have problems.
I am Aboko, and I am positioned to offer... I have opportunities for... 1,000 times I practiced my speech. Merda. Never did it go this poorly. I am supposed to be in the business of giving bounties, but I know no one who hunts them. No one will unfurl their sail for my humble payments. But I must start from the bottom and work my way to the top, Ak? You will take the job? You will take the job. Agrasima. Something special for my first hunter, then. I will start you on Mariel, the mad animancer. She tortures her victims with unspeakable treatments before casting what's left to Berath's will.
About that,
My
she's already
contacts
dead.
saw her leaving Port Maje and heading west of Maje Island.
Who is?
Bounty target.
My
Oh.
first bounty to pay off. An exciting day for us both. Maybe it's not
That
much,
bounty gave a
but
fair
as I
bit of
make more
monies.
deals, more pyres will be available, Ak. It is true that I have stumbled in my career path. Now that I have such an accomplished hunter, I can stand in the long shadow of your success. It's not all bad, but the momentum of meeting new clients over drinks and in such enchanting company.
Okay, so it's not quite the final battle yet. I'm fighting Buseman at the moment.
I finally managed to land the rights to a bounty of value. You may not like it. There is a thirsty drake who roosts near an oasis northeast of Maje Island. An important site for refilling canteens. The local tribes call him Purakeo, after a sea dragon of legend. Even so, they have no love for this water thief. Agrasima, you have but to act. And I'm still scrounging together the coin for your next mission. When you have the head of our latest mark, I will be ready.
Where in the blazes is that old man?
Hello, person.
Have you seen an old elf hanging around here lately? Dresses funny, probably drunker than an eel in a barrel of mead. You have? Where? Listen, the guy I'm looking for owes me a lot of money. 5,000 coppers. You help me find him, and I'll give you 20%.
I need money, so give me money.
Fine, Andra's great sagging tits, fine. You can have 40% and rights to whatever baubles Oswald has on him.
Money, lady, give me more money. I am poor.
How about this? I give you 60% and we never discuss this again. The drunk old goat I was pestering you about, Oswald. Like the credulous fool I am, I gave him a loan and he ran off before paying me back. Haggling for the fun of it not keeping you busy enough? The man I'm looking for, Oswald, was especially fond of one of the courtesans upstairs, Analis. Maybe you can get more out of her than I can. She refuses to speak to me, the snippy little cur. She wasn't receptive to my particular charms. Let's see you do better. Maybe you can get more out of her than I can. What do you want to know? I was hoping you wouldn't ask me that. But hey, what the hell? I'm one of the countless minor nobles that litter the Deerwooden countryside. You know Admeth Hadret, hero of the War of Defiance? He's my great whatever. When people find out, they start doing weird shit. Calling me lady, opening doors for me, buying me drinks. Really, the title is a mockery. It means nothing to me. I was hoping I'm one of the countless minor... When people find out, they... The man's a family friend. Has been for... must be 4 generations now. The perk of being an elf, eh? It's my fault, really. I should have known better than to believe that damned old drunk knew what he was doing. Man's a wizard. You understand, and a tinkerer. He convinced himself and me he could, with enough luminous Adra, create a device that would add years to one's life. Must have been a crock of shit, because one day he up and ran without a word of explanation or apology. I thought I knew him better than that.